You might be surprised to hear that Shavasana, or corpse pose, is considered one of the hardest poses in yoga. At first glance, it seems simple, you're just lying down, right? But there's so much more to it than meets the eye. Let's explore 2 reasons why this pose is so challenging and how practicing it can be transformational. Firstly, stillness isn't easy. Humans are naturally restless, and Shavasana challenges this by asking us to be completely still. Imagine lying there, feeling the tickle of a fly on your nose and resisting the urge to brush it away. It's harder than it sounds, right? This pose pushes us to let go of those small reactions to scratching, wiggling, and every little itch, teaching us to be present with discomfort instead of constantly reacting to it. In this stillness, we face our resistance to simply being. When we let ourselves be still, we're training our minds and bodies to find calmness in the discomfort, which builds our capacity to respond to the ups and downs of life rather than reacting to them. Secondly, when we lie down, our bodies often associate this position with sleep. So if you've ever nodded off in Shavasana, don't worry, you're not alone. But rather than drifting into sleep, the goal here is to remain alert in deep relaxation, keeping the mind awake while the body deeply relaxes. This is a practice that trains us to balance physical relaxation with mental awareness, an incredible skill for managing stress and finding focus. Shava means corpse in Sanskrit, but this pose isn't just about being still and resting. It's an opportunity to confront our own mortality. In the Yoga Sutras by Patanjali, he describes the fear of death, known as Abhinivesha, as one of the 5 obstacles to obtaining inner peace. Shavasana gives us a moment to practice acceptance and cultivate peace in the face of the unknown. And in yoga, the cycle of life is mirrored in the breath. The inhale symbolizes birth, the retention represents our lifespan, and the exhalation marks release or death. By relaxing in this pose, we're symbolically preparing ourselves for life's ultimate release, which becomes less daunting as we practice and become more and more familiar with stillness, which ultimately allows us to release our fears around death and dying. We also want to aim to practice calmness in the face of this reality, because the ancient yogis talked about the importance of our mental state at the time of death. Meaning whatever mental state we depart this earthly plane with, either calm or fearful, will be the state of mind we enter our next lifetime in. So here are a few tips to keep in mind when you're in Shavasana. Lie down comfortably, allowing your legs and arms to fully relax. Turn your palms up, letting every muscle release and soften as you connect with the earth beneath you. Engage the breath. Breathe slowly and deeply through your nose, bringing awareness to each inhalation and exhalation. Notice the gentle rise and fall, the soft expansion of your ribs, and the steady rhythm. Try not to fall asleep. Instead, stay mindful of your body's sensations, the breath's subtleties, and any tension melting away. By keeping the mind awake, while the body is deeply relaxed, we create a state of calmness. Aim for 5 to 10 minutes here, or as long as feels comfortable. Shavasana revitalizes the nervous system, giving the body time to absorb the benefits of your practice and setting a peaceful tone for the day. In Shavasana, we connect with a state of pure being. The mind slows down as the body rests, creating spaciousness for insights and creativity to flow. Whether you're new to yoga or experienced, don't skip Shavasana. It's a precious opportunity to train your body and mind in the art of relaxation, self-acceptance, and stillness. So next time you lie down in Shavasana, let it be a practice of peace. And remember, each breath mirrors life's natural cycle. In letting go, we discover freedom. I hope you enjoyed this mini tutorial on Shavasana. Follow along for more tips and feel free to ask me any questions in the comments box below. I'll see you next time.